And now let's try an experience that's midway between a shopping mall and a fine art museum. Let's visit the Frilli Gallery, which specializes in reproductions of classic statues.
Could you tell me a little bit about this shop? Are all the pieces handmade?
Yes, this shop has been here since 1860. It's 140 years approximately that it's in the same position with the same kind of stuff. And many years ago you could go in a museum and get the mold to reproduce bronzes, for example. And that's why we have something like the David by Donatello. The mold has been taken directly from the original. And we have done the reproduction of the door of the baptistry, you know, the one you see now in the baptistry at the Ghiberti wall.
Yes.
We have done that 3 years ago.
Oh, where is that?
On the baptistry. The original has been put in a museum.
Yes.
You know. So, because we had the original mold.
They came to you.
Yes. So, the marble are done by artisans who are specialized in reproduction, classic. So they use a special technique and reproducing this.
Tell me, what are some typical prices like for the Canova approximately? How much is this?
This is about 60 million lira.
60 million lira. So in dollars about?
It would be 35,000, something like that.
$35,000.
This costs much less, 32. But first of all, it's only one figure, and these are two figures actually. And the big block of marble, you know, depends also how big is the block of marble.
Right.
Here it's very difficult to work.
Sure, yeah. So this is actually carved.
So the marble is made near Carrara, where they find the marble, near Florence.
Right. And the bronze casting?
Yes, the bronze, we have a laboratory, which is in Florence, where we make this is our laboratory, where we make all the finishing, you know, the chisel work and the preparation of the wax, and the patina, and the cast has been done outside of Florence.
Oh, so what would the price of this be compared to that?
This costs 390, and this costs 270.
270,000.
70,000.
So in dollars, how much is that?
It would be about less than 200, 180 or something like that.
So these pieces on the shelf are about $200, more or less?
It depends. It depends, yes, approximately.
Of course, in the souvenir stores, you can buy cheaper reproductions for maybe $20 or $30 of some of these famous statues. But for $100, you really might consider purchasing a quality piece like this, or spend $35,000 for a big statue for your lawn. You could bring home a perfect copy of the Apollo Belvedere or Michelangelo's Bacchus. Or you can have a marble Julius Caesar standing on your lawn, greeting your guests who pull in your driveway.
What are some of the museums that these pieces are from? What museums are they from?
Most of them, they are from the Bargello Museum, which is the National Sculpture Museum here in Florence, where you have the Verrocchio and Donatello, and also Michelangelo sculpture. Renaissance, mostly Renaissance sculpture.
Mostly Bargello.
And these come from the mold has been taken directly from the original at the Bargello Museum. This is the David by Donatello, and we have the David by Verrocchio as well. Let me show you.
Okay.
There's also an outstanding copy of Verrocchio's Puto with a Dolphin, which is in the Palazzo Vecchio, and the Fountain of the Turtles from Rome. You find copies of many of the statues of the Italian Renaissance throughout the Frilli Gallery, and they're all concentrated in a very small area so that you can practically stand in one spot and see them all.
And also a lot of classic art from Greek museums. You know.
Oh, really?
We have the Poseidon here.
Oh, yes.
Which is in Athens.
Yes. That's beautiful.
So.
He's from Artemis, I think. As well, you'll also find several dozen antique galleries in Florence, And there's a number of fine arts galleries that features contemporary arts as well, including both paintings and sculptures. On the other hand, your shopping tastes probably run more to the practical with an interest in clothing and fashions. And here you're in the right spot because Florence is at the center of the Italian fashion industry. Streets such as this on Via della Vigna Nuova are lined with fancy boutiques. Here you'll find headquarters shops of such fashion lines as Armani and Beltrami, Gucci, Ferragamo, and they're all here. They're all lined up waiting to take your money. You can buy purses and shoes, belts, jewelry, and accessories to your heart's content.